What beer do I want to try next?
Beer time with the beer man.
All right. Well, welcome. Oh. All right.
Nice intro.
Oh, that was crazy. All right. Well, welcome. This is another Beer and Cheese Tuesday, and we have a special guest, Jules, on here with us as just our friend, and she's going to hang out. And she's more than welcome to. We also have Alex Beermaster. We have Bumpy. Please go to all these channels. I'll get links in there based on who was here tonight, and you guys can click on their channels. Alex the Beermaster. We have Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, welcome, guys. Kyle, cheers, welcome. Cheers, welcome. Let's just say it once. Miscellaneous Magnets. Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue, and like I said, Jules, welcome very much. Welcome. Good to have you here. Cool. So we'll go in a clockwise, and we'll go around. Alex, Bumpy, Kyle, Miscellaneous, Thrash, me, and then if anyone pops in from the back end, the link's out there. Please feel free to come on by and have a good time. Let me look at and review your beer and cheese is what I meant to say. Let's look at the chat real quick. We had Scratch and Bo in here. Thank you so much, buddy. It's okay that you're early. I love the effort. Hell yeah, you're awesome. Thrash Metal says third. That's right. Thank you, Thrash. Cheers to the chat, and cheers, chat. You rock. From myself, Lee County Scratcher. What's up? Cheers, man. And Patch of Heaven. Cheers, everyone. Right on, man. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Right on. Let's get going. I'm gonna blow you up, Alex. You are on.
Ooh.
Show your stuff,
right,
and then we'll go around. Yeah.
Okay. Well, today I'll be reviewing Monster Cheese. This is what Monster Cheese looks like. So we got Monster Cheese here. So Monster Cheese. I'm not going to bite into it. Obviously, I'm going to pour it out. Pull it up. So I got that, and I got this. So all right, there, beer man.
Lion Kugels.
Yes, the Lion Kugel. So what do I do here? I don't.
That's it.
Now. So go ahead.
Oktoberfest.
Yep.
You can pour it up if you
Go
want.
ahead and pour up and start tasting, man.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, the cheese I am bringing is this Wensleydale blueberries. It's handmade in Great Britain.
Hopefully we washed them.
Yeah, it's got juicy blueberry pieces, and let me tell you, it sure does.
Wow.
Holy shit. What is that? Spotted dick?
It looks like a Dalmatian.
So that's what it looks.
What it looks like.
It looks like cream cheese with blueberries in it. The beer that I'm going to be drinking or pairing with this is from Two Share Brewing Company. They're out of Manchester, New Hampshire. This is Secret Wizard Handshake. Blue Raz. So it's a blueberry and raspberry sour ale at 5.4% ABV.
Nice.
Nice.
And I don't know if you want me to pour it so you can see what the beer looks like, and then.
Oh yeah, that is one thing I guess I didn't tell Alex. Damn. Yeah, go ahead and show it off a little.
That's okay. There's always next time there, beer man.
Yeah, totally. Sorry about that.
So
Pretty
it looks like a basically like a raspberry sour. Little pink tight bubbled head and kind of a reddish purple coloration to the body of the beer.
Right. Nice. That's a really pretty beer, actually.
Yeah.
It's really nice looking. That's awesome. Cool.
Sounds like Rice Krispies.
All right.
So
Cool.
I'm bringing some Colby Jack. This is Longhorn cheese, which I think refers to the way it's cut.
Awesome.
beer I'm bringing is Revolution Brewing Oktoberfest. I'll go ahead and pour that up. Had it last night on Multi Monday. I gave it a 97. So
Excellent.
Nice.
it's a great beer. I like it. So, cheers.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Cheers. Awesome. Thanks, Kyle. Let me see where we're at. I'm like, hold on a second. I got Lulu. All right, we're
Don't
cool.
pull a Bumpy.
No, that's why I'm trying to follow it here. Okay. There you go, buddy. It's all you.
All right. All right, so the cheese I got is from Kerry Gold. This is a Shellig cheese. This is a sweet cheddar imported from Ireland. That's the label there. Oh shit! There we go.
Awesome.
Shellig. Quick shot of the cheese. White cheddar. And the beer. All right, on to the beer. This is one that is cool. I've never seen this one. I do have a little info about it. This is the Ommegang Bourbon Barrel Vanilla Smoked Porter. Limited release. This comes in at 10.4% alcohol. Best by 1/21/23. So I might have to get some more of these and age them up. All right, so the story behind this beer is they make their regular vanilla smoked porter. So what they did was they made that and they pitched it with German yeast. Then they mixed it with the 3 philosophers. Then they threw it in a bourbon barrel with Madagascar vanilla beans, let it sit for 6 months, and this is what it is.
Damn.
Should be good. Sounds good.
Sounds awesome. Yeah. Bovita packs.
Oh, don't do it.
Wow, nice pour.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice looking beer.
Oh yeah. Cheers, guys.
Damn,
Cheers.
cheers, dude.
Cheers.
All right. Awesome.
All right, so tonight I have Old Amsterdam. It's a premium aged goat Gouda, and it's from Holland. There we go. And it looks like this. And it's very pungent. It is so nice smelling.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's,
Oh.
you can see the age line on it, which is really nice.
Mhm.
So we'll be having that paired with. Haven't had one in a long time. I saw it and I'm going, I gotta have it. The old red stripe
Oh,
from
sweet.
Jamaica, man.
Hooray, moderation.
That's right. Hooray, beer. So it's a 4.7. And it's not a twist off, so hold on. You always know because you rake your hand up trying to open it up.
That's a good beer. Actually, I like it.
Yeah. So it's a pale lager is the classification. I'm just pouring a little aggressive. You can tell.
That's a
Very
big one.
effervescent.
Awesome. That looks good.
And nice white head. Cheers, everybody.
Awesome. Hell yeah, man. I guess it's my turn. Well, cool. Thanks, guys. All that looks interesting, and I'm looking forward to your guys' reactions. Especially Bumpy because he has the cheese that I had that I said to. So we'll see how that works for him. So what I have is Sky Queen Classic. It's a creamy caramel cheese, and it's a Norwegian goat cheese mixed with some cow milk as well. And you can kind of see it's very firm. It looks like the putty that you like JB Weld or something, or like some, I don't know, like some kind of weird firm putty or something. And it smells like caramel. I mean, it smells like what's that stuff from South America, the full milk goat cheese.
I don't know.
You put it on your bread. It's like a caramel bread. Oh, shoot. If anyone in this chat knows that, put it in there.
Dolce de leche.
Yes, dulce de leche. It's so delicious, and it smells just like that. It smells so rich. and I've got the Freigeist Abraxas. It's an apple Lechtenheimer, so it's a smoky apple sour kind of beer. I had no idea. I was just like, dude, do you have anything that has apple in it? I want something because apple goes good with caramel. So let's go ahead and pour this. It was the last one on this shelf, so it's probably pretty old. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how fast they sell.
What's the ABV there, beer man? If it's not, if it's
I
high,
didn't even say that, did I? Thanks, Alex. 6%.
6%.
So
Okay.
not too bad. Not too bad. So that's it. A nice hazy looking, looks like an IPA. Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna put some notes to, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do notes tonight because it's too hard. But I'm just gonna kind of wing it tonight. But you guys do your notes, and if you're not ready, Alex, let me know. We can go to Bumpy or whoever needs to start.
I'm ready.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Cool. I'll bring you up.
So I'm gonna have a bite of this cheese. I've already had it. It's very delicious. Let's see here. All right. The monster cheese is a little bit salty, but I think the other cheese I have, I should have brought it with me, but it's a little bit more saltier. Let's see what it tastes like now. Gives out the cheese even more flavor when you drink the beer afterwards. I really like it. It tastes really good. Yeah. I even put cheese. I put this cheese on a bagel, put butter on it. It's delish. And it goes really well with this beer. A little bit of bitterness, a little bit of like a bitter, but the cheese and the beer go really well. They really do. I try my best to give you my notes as best I can, but sometimes it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? But it's very tasty. It goes very, very well. It's not nasty. It is just perfect. As Bumpy and Beer Man have said, it pair well with this cheese, so it really has. So I'm going to keep eating on this, and I'm going to give you my rating next time around, Beer Man and everybody.
Awesome.
It tastes so good. It tastes so good, though. It's so hard. It's so hard to give out the notes, though. I'm really good at it, but then I'm not. It all depends, But it's really good. So
nice. Well, that was a great little review there. Thank you so much. All right, Bumpy. I'm curious about this.
I think my wife's curious too because she's thinking. All right, the cheese. Flaky. All right, so the smell on it. At first it smells kind of like cream cheese. It's got like a cream cheese note. But there's like this foot odor that also follows up after that. Can't really say I'm picking up on any blueberry aromas, but yeah, cream cheese with a little extra faux jam in the aromas. Let's eat it.
So instead of handmade, was it foot made?
Maybe. I think they did it like they were making wine. They're stepping on it.
Whoa.
That was weird. Must be the cheese.
It's so it is kind of it's a kind of dry, crumbly cheese, but there is a little bit of like a creaminess in there. It has switch my notes here. It tastes sweet like right up front when you first start eating it. And then it jumps into this kind of sweaty gym sock flavor. There's a little bit of tartness. It almost does go sour. It's like a tartness from the blueberries.
Damn, I gotta.
We're not giving scores yet, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, we'll let you think on that one.
Yeah. It's interesting. I haven't paired it with the beer itself. I've been drinking on the beer. So the beer, when I get out of the aromas, it's raspberry, blueberry up front. There's a little bit of like a soured wheat bread type note that comes through. It's not like a sourdough bread. It's like wet, damp wheat that turns sour. It's kind of got like that kind of nose to it. The flavors on it. Starts off very, very sour. Sour with raspberry, and then it's got like a blueberry follow-up. Once again, kind of that sour wheat kind of comes through, and it never really goes into like, I enjoy like a sourdough type of base to a lot of sours. This doesn't have the sourdough. It's more like soured wheat. It does linger on with the tartness. There is a slight kind of balancing bitterness to this that finishes off with the tartness. And then there's also this little bit of metallic note that I pick up out of the beer. It's got like a medium body, but it's kind of, watery at the finish with a medium carbonation. That's what we're getting out here. The beer cheese together.
Did you get cardboard in that by chance? Like a dry? Yeah, alone.
No, it's not. It's not very pleasant though.
Or bland, more or less, I guess.
Why, Beerman? You had cardboard when you drank it the last time, or ate it the last time?
Just a blandness to it.
Yeah, there's a bland. There is a. It is kind of a chalky blandness. The cheese, yeah. But then the funky foot odor flavor.
Right.
So drinking the this beer is nice enough to cut through all that funky gym sock, foot odor, mouth feel, dryness. It washes the beer, at least washes it right away. And I'm left with the blueberries from the cheese.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right, man. Well, cool. You took it better than I did. Shit. All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow that one up, but
Thanks, Bumpy.
we got the Colby Jack Longhorn cheese, which I originally thought was something. I didn't know what the fuck Longhorn cheese meant, but apparently that's just the way it's cut into this half circle. And I'm sure most people have had Colby Jack cheese before, and it's the type of cheese you want to eat when it's young. You don't want it to, it doesn't age well. You want to eat it right off the bat, but
Nice.
obviously they dye it. That's not really the color of it. They dye it so it has more of an orange hue to it.
I've heard that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what they do. I just know they dyed it, I think.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do that so it has more an orange color. But here I got is the Revolution Brewing Oktoberfest. I could drink this beer every day. I love it. I gave it a 97 on Monty Monday last night.
Yeah, it looks great. It's excellent.
The beer itself comes up like when you first taste it, you get like lemon citrus, and you get kind of get some dark fruit, and then it finishes with the toasted malts. So
Nice.
Nice.
if we're not scoring it yet, then that's pretty much all I got to say.
Well, all right. Cool, man. Well, thank you. Cool. That was a lot of bright colors there. That yellow was really bright.
All right.
Indeed.
So this beer is complex. I took a lot of notes. I got about almost a whole sheet of paper written down already. All right, so smell on the this is the bourbon barrel vanilla smoke porter by Army Gang. Right off the bat, it's vanilla accompanied with a great chocolate aromas. It's still very cold. I wasn't getting any cask notes off the smell. So pig, cocoa head poured with. Had a nice. It was nice and fluffy meringue type of head. I was surprised for this kind of beer. Usually, the head retention was pretty good. As high as ABV as this, I figured it would just like nosedive. Has good lacing to it.
Yeah.
There's no alcohol present on the smell. This still cold now for 10.4%. So on the taste, it is sweet and tangy with the mixture with the porter and their Abbey Ale. The mixture together, like I said, it was sweet at first, then you get that tangy, that Abbey Ale flavor in there. Full body beer, you could definitely chew on this one. Nice vanilla cask vanilla comes through. You could taste the cask on the palate. Once you get it in your mouth, slight bitter on the finish. It's nice. Sometimes stouts come with that, but it doesn't dry off. Like I said, it's still cold. It does have a slight warming in the chest when you drink it. It's not like it's like no, it's not hot like that. But yeah, I can't wait till this warms up a little bit, and I'm guarantee I'm gonna get a lot more notes out of this beer. So yeah, there's the cheese again. We're gonna go ahead and get into this. This is what did I say this is? It's Skellig cheese. This is sweet cheddar imported from Ireland.
Nice.
So on the nose, it's deep. It's nutty. Smells like an aged cheddar. It's fairly dry cheese, crumbly. Yeah. So I've never had a sweet cheddar. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about this Kerrygold company, and they make some pretty good cheese. So let's try it out. It's dry. So it's got those little sugar crystals in there from the aging. It is sweet. It's almost got that butterscotch note that, like Bumpy said, and a couple of them said they picked up in that whiskey cheese. Very dry, envelops the palate, but it still retains a sharpness to it. It's really good cheese. It lives up to the hype. All right, so I guess we'll try them together. It's pretty good. I'm gonna indulge a little bit more, get a little better feel for this cheese pairing with the beer, but so far so good.
Awesome. So good. Okay.
Yeah.
You're done. All right. Here we go. Thanks, Miscellaneous. Appreciate it. I thought there was some more, but
Nope.
okay. Cool. All right.
I'm like Drew. I'm like I go nuts on notes. So yeah, I got some notes here. Man, this old Amsterdam premium age Goat Gouda. Very surprised with it. Very, very, very surprised. As you can see, it's got a nice rind on it. They do put the labeling on it. I've already gone through a bit of it. Great cheese. Let me go ahead and start with it since I'm talking about it. It's a hard cheese. It's got when you eat it, it makes you salivate enough where it just turns into like a kind of a creamy soft cheese, but it's still kind of hard. The creamy texture on the palate, those ripening crystals that add that crunch. It's not very prominent in there, but it is there. It's a very sweet cheese. It's full of flavor with an undertone of like caramel. which is really cool. I'm very happy with the cheese. And for the beer itself, the Red Stripe, Old You Make Old.
Excuse me.
Let me go ahead and read off some stuff on this. Let me pick her up. All right. So I went ahead and filled it up. Hi. All right. So on the site, the beer's color is honey, very light, very light. It is a pale lager. Like I said before, it's a 4.7. It has 23 IBUs in it. And if you can tell, it keeps the ring because of the effervescence. It's keeping a ring of the head. The beer's clarity is brilliant, crystal. The beer's head is white, rocky, and it dissipates pretty quick. Just like the American adjuncts that are the brothers of this, or the cousins, I should say. The smell, you get that malty, grainy, corn-like straw from it because of the way that they do the yeast and everything with it. It's just like American adjunct. So nothing wrong there. So no surprises. I haven't had it in a long time, so it kind of takes me back. On the taste, cheers.
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 Get a very low bitterness, and you get a very malt forward, balanced intensity. How the beer evolves and the total drink. When you drink it, it's very effervescent on the tongue, overlays the palate, just like an American lager does. Finishes very wet at the beginning, but then dries out real quick. It's made to make you drink more, right? That's the way they make these beers. The beer's finish is dry, wet, quenching. The feel is in the mouth is very tingly from the effervescence. That prickly feeling with the CO2 dancing on the tongue. The beer's carbonation level when you first pour it is champagne-like, and then it goes to a very round bubble. The beer's body is medium light to light. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try both of them together.
Awesome, Brian. Awesome.
Got kind of the outside of the cheese, so you get a little bit of the hardness from the rind of the cheese. Turns very creamy in the mouth. The lager's gone. I'm left with the cheese, the sweetness of the cheese, that little caramel undertone that it has. Those little itty bitty little crystals that are in there that are the little yummy things that you come across every once in a while. You little crunchy, and you're like, oh, it's kind of like having like Captain Crunch, and you find a crunch berry. One of those things. Just one of those things. And I think they go pretty well together. They don't blow each other away, but the lager does kind of help. It kind of helps the cheese from the standpoint of the texture. It helps break it down a little bit more on the palate, and it really finishes nice and sweet. So you get this lingering sweetness from the cheese. Nothing left from the beer on the palate. It's just that sweetness from the Gouda. So very good goat cheese. I'm really happy with this. I thought it'd be something completely different. Very surprised. So I'll come back with the scores.
Awesome, man.
Damn, that was a hell of a
That was really, yeah. That was awesome.
now I'm intimidated.
All right. Looks like it's Mr. Beerman's turn.
That's right. Man, I was a little, well, I'm still intimidated with this cheese. It's very thick and pasty. It looks like caramel, and you see it and you're like, cool. And it does taste like caramel. I didn't take notes because I'm just going to kind of do this because it's, like I said, it's too hard to deal with like everything. So I'm just going to, but this is a very, like, you could see it before it breaks. I mean, it just breaks into a nice, it looks like hash, it looks like cannabis hash or something. But, I mean, you taste it, and I mean, it smells like caramel, like a salty caramel with a little goat cheesy kind of-ness going on, that goat funkiness that you get in, that's different from cow milk. And it's really rich. It's salty. and it gets out. All of a sudden, it pulls out this cheddar cheese flavor. The caramel kind of goes through it in the middle, and then the goat cheese kind of comes through with this dulce de leche. I'm glad I got that on my mind. That goat cheese caramel kind of milkiness, the sweetness kind of comes through at the end in the finish. It's stuck in my throat right now. It's so pasty. It almost tastes like that unami kind of Vegemite sandwich.
Oh,
It kind of has that, but then the caramel and the sweetness take over. And all of a sudden it's goat cheese and caramel sweet. It's salty, and it's really good. It's really good. I did it with the IPA, and it's very delicious. But with this beer here, there's apple and there's smokiness. It poured at about a 2-finger head, went down fairly quick because it is more of an acidic beer. It's more sour, like lactic acids. But you get a bit of that the green apple kind of sourness really shines through. Kind of a cidery smell, but you also get the Pilsner cracker malts or something like that going on. It's really nice in the nose and in the taste. Very smoky on the. Where's the feedback? I don't know where that is. I'm just trying.
it's reverb.
Yeah, there's someone. I don't know where, but it's good
I'll
now.
mute out.
We good? Okay. Thanks, Drew. Or thank Miscellaneous. My favorite dude. That was a blooper and a half. Holy shit! It's all over my arm.
Party foul.
Oh,
All right, lick your arm. That's
that was
alcohol
awesome.
abuse.
Okay, so no, and it's great because I'm buzzed right now and it feels good to like spill things. But this is very apple like a green apple, granny apple, green apple sour. But with that nice smoky kind of a beechwoody smokiness or something like that, kind of like you're on the beach with the fire, and you know what I mean? Not the beech wood that you would think is beech wood, but like an actual like wood fire on the beach. Like it just fucking smells like, I don't know, it's really got this crazy smoky like awesomeness with this like a nice cracker, just a real bready cracker thing going on with the malts. It does have a citrus popping through. There's citrus and like a little lemon citrus zest going on with the cidery kind of apple, and even almost not really apple cider vinegar, just like an apple cider, but just in the sour version of it, I guess. I don't know if you would call apple cider vinegar the sour version of that, but very soft, subtle on the mouth, very easy to drink. It's actually pretty delightful. It's drinkable. It's something I want to keep drinking, especially with this cheese. It's so thick and lathering on the mouth. It just like pastes to your mouth and sticks there. And then but the caramels really come through like together. Let's go ahead and get a big old bite here. It's really hard to, you chew it though, and you get that umami-ish likeness, and then all of a sudden it goes off into this world of caramel and goat cheese. It's really hard to chew. I mean, this brick is $10 and it's going to last like a whole month. Oh my God, that cheddar cheese, it tastes like Velveeta cheese kind of. The apple, it tastes like a fresh peeled apple, the inside part of the apple without the peels. As you eat this, it kind of the caramel takes over and kind of coats it, and then lets you take. It's like a caramel apple that you'd get on like Halloween or something, you know, or just anything like that. It's very good. It takes away the sour and kind of and the smoke, and really allows you to taste the apple that's within this. So very good pair. I'm very happy with this. Separately, I'm happy too. The cheese is good. It's just very, it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's not caramel, you know, it's not a caramel candy. It's cheese still. It's a brown cheese. So, all right. So I had a little mishap there with the spill, but other than that, we're okay. Got my scores though, I think. So Hell yeah. So let's go to chat real quick. I'll just kind of start midway up a bit here. Julie, I'll start with Julie. Julie says hi, peeps. And Mary says hi, Jules. Welcome, Mary. Simon Smith, welcome. Great review. To Thrash. Cheers. Thanks, Simon. Cheers, Mary Lou and Butch. Hey, Thrash from Mary. Cheers, Julie from Thrash. Thrash says hi. Hey, Blake TV too. Welcome, man. Julie, that's what she said. And Thrash. Cheers, J-Dub Blogs. J-Dub's awesome as hell. Very, very good girl. Julie, Thrash Metal, Homebrew, and Barbecue. Hey, Cowboy. Hi, Cowboy. Cheers, Leprechaun TV. Leprechaun's also very cool. Very cool, dude. Hey, Beer Man from Cheryl. What's up, Cheryl? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Simon's laughing. Thrash, I'm bizzed, and it is cool to spill things. I gotta put that up. All right, no, that's great. Mary Lou's and hey there, you two. And Leprechaun is laughing. Sour Diesel sounds like it would work with that brew, Beer Man. Hell yeah, that would be a strain of cannabis. The whole gang is here. You got this. J1, what's up? All right, cheers. Well, cool, man. So let's go around the clock here, and we'll start with Alex. I'm gonna leave it. I'll bring you up. Screw it, and we'll make you big. Tell us about your score and shout yourself out. Right on.
Go ahead there, Beer Man. Blow me up then if you want. Either way, the cheese and the beer went really well. As I come through here on whenever I decide to join Beer Cheese Tuesdays, I will eventually get to know to do this kind of stuff. So this is my second time here, I believe, right, Beer Man? I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get used to this. So whenever I decide to come through here again, because this is fun actually. But let me try this again. The cheese itself, nice and fresh, it's not as salty as the other cheese. I should have brought that, like I said, but maybe next time. Yeah, it very smooth. It goes right down very smooth with the cheese. Very sweet, actually. It gives the beer a little bit more sweetness. So it's perfect, actually. So I'm going to have to give the cheese and the beer a 93. I've been in the 90s, I know, but gotta say it how it is, right? So its stuff is very good. So if you can get Monster cheese, and I'm pretty sure everybody can get it, please do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go put some butter and cheese on a bagel once we're done here.
Oh, that sounds good. Come on over your house.
So cheers and thanks for letting me join, my friend. Beer Man.
Nice. No problem. Thank you, Alex. Oh, did you real quick, I'm sorry. Let me I'll be sorry.
Oh yeah.
Plug away, man.
Plug away, yeah. Please.
Food Friday is going to be blueberry muffins. Could be any beer because I'm not sure if I'm going to get a blueberry beer. So it could be any beer. Maybe one of these days we'll do a blueberry muffin, blueberry beer. But as of right now, just do whatever beer you want because I don't know if I'm going to get a blueberry beer anytime soon. You know what I mean? If anything changes, I'll let you know. But other than that, it's just going to be any beer you want with your blueberry muffin.
All right. Do you have any beer reviews too, or anything like that going, or you're going to be putting up? I
will have to. I still need to make more videos. Yes, because the last video I did was last week.
Nice. Okay.
So
cool.
And that's already out. And that was what's it called? That football. It was for football. It was for what I done every Sunday. Halftime football. I didn't do that this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do a beer review eventually.
Okay.
So it's been
cool.
a week since I did a beer review.
All right, dude. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, man.
Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned
All right.
Bumpy.
Cool.
Good job, Alex.
Thanks.
I'm gonna start with the beer. So Secret Wizard Handshake, Blue Raz from Two Share Brewing Company. I'm gonna give this beer a 75 out of 100. This was after putting it through my whole Bumpy inspection thing, and then just trying to figure out where the scores would kind of land, where it would be fair. It was on the borderline of just being drinkable to good. I'm gonna give it the 75. Say it's good. It's decent enough. Nothing that's wowing, but a few flaws with it. Like I said, there's a little bit of metallic note. I didn't really care for the kind of watery finish to the body. Didn't care for the way the malt was coming off. It's more like a soured wheat versus a sourdough bread. Those are the faults that I found in it, for the most part. But yeah, 70. It's good. I mean, it's not disgusting. So, like the cheese is fucking gross. I'm not going to give the cheese a score. There's no way to score the damn cheese. It smelled okay, I like cream cheese. It smelled kind of like cream cheese, but I mean, it's when I started eating it, it's just like most of it's pretty horrible. Combining them together, I mean, this cheese is not going to pair well with pretty much anything because the cheese is so bad. But the nice thing was that the cheese and the beer together, the beer was powerful enough to cut through all of the nastiness of the cheese, and it left it basically with just the blueberry pieces. Blueberry pieces are the best part of the cheese. And what the cheese, this weird little cheese, did for the beer was it did take out like the metallic notes. It took out some of the sour weediness of the beer, and it kind of sweetened it up a little bit. It added like a sweetness to the sour. It actually blend a little bit of that cheese with the beer and makes the beer a little bit better. But yeah, there's no real score I can give to that. It's just
It's so low that
you can't pair shit with something that's
it's literally like
all right.
picking up shit.
This piece of shit gets, with the beer, it gets like a third place ribbon, a participation ribbon. There we go. All right.
It was, dude. It was. Cheers, dude. Damn, Bumpy, thanks.
All right. Let me preface this by saying I always hate following Bumpy because he has always a fuck ton to say. But
Usually we're out of time.
but with the Colby back, with the Colby Jack, Colby Jack cheese. I didn't think about it like before, like when I was tasting it, but like when Brian was talking about his cheese, it does kind of make my mouth salivate. But I never really noticed before, so I thought about it. And then, like when you hear other people say shit, then you start kind of, you start like, oh yeah, that does do that, or yeah. The cheese, the Colby Jack. I've had Colby Jack my whole life, but I picked up some new notes tonight. Like I have noticed that it does have like a nutty flavor. It does make my mouth salivate. It's a great. I mean, if you like cheese, you're gonna like Colby Jack. But
right.
As far as the beer, which I've been trying to save, the Revolution Brewing Oktoberfest, 5.7%, 25 IBUs. It's a fucking great beer. It's like you get hit with the lemon citrus up front. You get dark fruits. It finishes off the toasty malt. It's a beautiful beer. I gave it a 97 last night on Bumpy's Oktoberfest. I would stick with that score for the beer. The cheese, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it pairs perfectly with the cheese. Like, I don't know. Like, the Colby Jack is Colby Jack, and I love cheese. I love this beer. So together, I'll say 99. 'Cause
Awesome.
what more could you want, really? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Nice.
Great mix.
perfect. I mean, I guess perfect would be 100, but we'll say 99. So I know.
Awesome, man. Hell yeah. 99. That's our highest score tonight. All right.
I'm here.
Cool. Thanks, Kyle.
All right. All right. So, anyways, I'm just gonna wrap up my little pairing notes with the cheese. The combination of the cheese with the beer, it takes out the sweetness of the cheese, the butterscotch note off of the cheese. It brings out more of a sharp cheddar flavor, and it brings out the salt in the cheese, which I kind of like. The cheese did intensify the cask notes and the alcohol presence, and the cheese did kill the bitterness in the finish. The beer, as it sits and warms up, the smokiness actually came out of that. I totally spaced on that earlier because it's a smoked porter and didn't have any of that note whatsoever. But since it's warmed up, I can definitely get it in the nose and on the palate, and it definitely adds to the cheese. So go ahead and score the beer. The Ami Gang limited release bourbon barrel vanilla smoked porter. I'm gonna give it 100, man. This thing is freaking phenomenal. If you can get your hands on it, definitely go get one. Cheese by itself, I'm gonna score it an 89, and altogether, I'm gonna score the combination at an 89. This was fantastic.
Well,
Absolutely phenomenal.
That's great. Oh, yeah, dude.
Plugs, huh?
Oh, Bumpy forgot to plug, too. Shit. Go ahead. No,
Multi
go for it,
Mondays.
my
Go check out
There
Bumpy
you go.
Road Brewery.
Cool.
8 o'clock Eastern
Yeah,
Standard
there
Time.
you go.
Go check out Beer Chugs Wednesdays, 9 o'clock Standard Eastern Time for What's the ABV game show that we play. Let me see here. Who else? Sundays, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time AM. Stout Sunday with John and Ellie. Go check him out, man. Have get you a stout. Start your day off. Go hang out with the boys. And I don't know. I don't really have too much going on. So, cheers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
will
Thank
soon
you.
there, Andrew, because you have your other channel that you're going to be
Yeah,
doing.
nothing's going on there. Probably gonna.
You'll
just
get it going,
to
man.
the side.
Yeah. You
Oh,
will.
yeah. So I always forget at the end, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the plugs. Multi Monday. Tuesday we got beer and cheese. Never missed this one.
Nice.
Wednesday we have Beer Man, where he does a tasting and makes the beer. He makes a recipe for a beer, which is really cool. And then we go into either Wildcard Wednesday, and then after that is What's the ABV on Wednesday. So Wednesday is pretty full. Thursday, I usually try and hang out with Jeremy V. Jeremy V usually goes live. If you haven't checked him out, check him out.
Yeah.
And then just to interject in between Thursday and Friday, check out Leprechaun TV. Lep rocks. Lep is he does everything. He's an entertainer. He's a great cook. He uses a Blackstone. If you ever want to know how to use a Blackstone, he makes some phenomenal recipes and brings them to fruition. Fridays is Throwdown with Blake TV, and just check it all out. And then the weekend is pretty much hanging out with people. There's a lot of offline stuff. There's a lot of online stuff. So whatever you can get into, it's there. It's always a busy week with my schedule with everyone that's online. So I appreciate hanging out with everyone. So anyway, yeah, cheers everybody.
Cheers.
My channel, the last couple videos I've done are beer reviews, but I have some stuff out there of the horse rescue stuff that I do. There's a Brew Day video out there. I'm actually working on one on the fermentation of an IPA that I made a little over 2 weeks ago. Look for that to come out here shortly. I have a lot of topics on my channel, so go check it out. And barbecue stuff, you name it, man. We do it.
Nice.
All right, so for the beer, Red Stripe. It's it's Red Stripe. What do you say about Red Stripe? It's like, what do you say about Budweiser? What do you say about, all the American adjuncts out there? This is Jamaican, kind of tastes the same way. It's not mind blowing. It's not tongue blowing. I'll give it an 88.
But do you think it's better than Budweiser and those other beers, though, Brian? I don't want to get into it.
It's considered an international. What do they call it, Bumpy? It's international lager.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an international lager. So for its style, it competes with the American. So it's in line. You know what I mean?
I like Red Stripe better than Budweiser.
Well, I haven't had Budweiser in a long time. I'd rather drink Bud Light than Budweiser. That's me. I mean, it's all with the taste, with the cheese. Oh my God, this old Amsterdam goat cheese. If you can get it, pick it up. God, great sweetness. It's still lingering in the mouth. It's just awesome. It's not a perfect cheese for me. It's a bit pricey. It's a couple bucks more for the other cheeses that are out there that have the same amount of ounces. It's just a bit too pricey. Good cheese though. I would recommend it. I'll give it a 91. Together with the beer and the cheese, it'll bump the beer up a little bit, but I'm only going to a 92 on it. I'm not disappointed with it. It's an A. I would recommend trying both together. If you really feel like you can go get a Red Stripe and some of this cheese, go ahead and try it. I think you'd be surprised with it. They don't cancel each other out. They don't really interfere with each other, but it does help break the cheese down. That's about it. But that's where I got. So cheers.
Awesome.
Keep rocking. Keep doing what you're doing. Never stop homebrewing.
There you go, Brian. That's it. That's home. Hey, man.
Shit, it's back to me again. Yeah. So the cheese was delightful. It was interesting, but it was different than what I had thought. I'm gonna give it. I got a piece, so I'm gonna do this quick. Hey,
beer man, can you do yourself a favor intermission and then come back so you don't have to rush?
Let him give the rundown. And he can go pee.
It's all good. Yeah. So no, it's all good. Yeah, it's a pasty, weird cheese, but it's also very interesting and fun to chew on and eat and taste. Yay to the Norwegians! I once had a Norwegian girlfriend. She was cute, but a very good cheese. I'll give it a 94 out of 100. Not bad. I would suggest you try and find this. It's called Sky Queen Classic, and I forgot what kind of cheese they call it, but it's Norwegian. And then the beer was very delicious, actually. The apple, the granny apple sour lactic acid like thing going on. And I got all into a beechwood kick. I don't know. Beechwood doesn't even smell like anything. But the beachiness, I don't know. It's like this weird kind of a salty air beachy kind of beer. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know, went on a tangent with that one, but it's very smoky, very as if you were standing over a beach fire or something. Just taking it all in. It's just very smoky. But with the apple, it was really nice. I'll give the beer for what it is. I love Lichtenheimers. They're very good. The last one I had was not appley, apple-like or whatever you want to call it, and it was good. So I'll give this a 92 out of 100. Together, I'm going to go 96 out of 100 for the mix. I thought it was delicious together. Brought out a lot of that, the pulpy underside of the apple, the sweet part, the goodness, without the vitamins, I guess, so to say. Every kid wants everything without peels, right? It was kind of like that part of the apple, though. It brought out a really nice presentation of the apple, and I loved it. So, and I love apples, so good beer to mix with it. Hell yeah. So my plug-in, Beer and Cheese Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow is I'm going to be doing a 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock Eastern. I'll be doing, as Thrash said, the review, a beer review and recipe and review Wednesday is what I call it, I think. And I will be doing a Scotch, a strong Scottish ale, and it will be an 8-gallon batch for sure. Small, and make that a little smaller because the grain bill will be a bit bigger. But yeah. So, and then everything else everyone's mentioned. I love to follow you guys, and I'm glad Blake TV was in the house tonight. Thanks for being here, buddy, and thanks to all the chat. Let me get me off of here. Thanks to all the chat. You guys are awesome. We just had a Nana Kai come on in here. What's up?
Cheers, man.
Oh yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you, panel. You guys mean the world to me, man. You guys are my friends, and I'm just I appreciate you your support.
Yeah, check out all the links down below, man.
Oh yeah,
check them all out.
Do it.
Thank you, Drunk One, for posting them all in
Yes.
Mary Lou.
Thank you, Drunken One.
Phenomenal work, my friend.
Drunken One, for sure. You had me at Scottish.
You had me at ale.
All right. Well, cool. We're at 56 minutes here, so that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and end this so I can go to the bathroom. But you guys take it easy. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my little ending thing.